up, I said, let me call Miss Fuller real quick.
I know, thank you.
Yeah, I did have a traumatic experience.
I know, that was just tragic.
Yeah, you came in and saved the day. Welcome back, guys, to the Sit and Sip podcast, where we sit down and we sip and we talk about a topic. Today is episode 5, and I am honored to have you at the table where and this is actually different because we have, as you guys can see, some essential oils and body washes. But before we get into that, let's introduce our guest. And who are you, your occupation, and what you do?
Okay, I'm Lizzie Fuller, and I work for Frost Driving School. I enjoy doing crosswords and making products for people. Also, I'm trying to
All different things. I know what you do.
Yeah.
You do all different types of
baking,
things.
caring for my family. Yes,
Right.
but
Mhm.
yeah,
I didn't know you liked the crossword puzzles, for real.
yeah,
You do?
I'm a crossword freak.
Do you get frustrated if you can't find a word?
Yes.
'Cause
Or
me
I'll look in the back for the answer, and I'm like, really? That's my
Not
fun.
you going to the back to look for the answer. Oh my gosh.
I know.
Yeah, that's okay. That's me too. Especially like if it was like book work, I would.
Yeah.
Yep, and that's what got me through. But that is amazing, Miss Lizzie. I'll call you Miss Lizzie because I usually say Miss Fuller, but Miss Lizzie, yes. And what I want to do before we get started in the topic, and today's topic, we're talking about your oils, what you do as your side business, but eventually you do want this to become your full business, and that's why I am so honored, being honored to do this for you. And
I'm
so
excited.
before we get started, you know, every guest that sits in the hot seat is what I call it, gets to do the honors of ringing the bell. So please ring the bell so we can get started.
Yes, ma'am.
Ring it. Woo! Isn't that loud?
Yeah.
It's
sure.
definitely loud.
There.
For sure.
Make some noise.
That's right. Y'all see it, guys.
Make some
noise.
noise. Yeah, you have it on there.
And you know, every time that we make noise, I wonder if they're like,
What is that?
what is going on next door?
Yeah.
We're having a party is what we're having.
That's right.
Right? So,
Absolutely.
people might be like, no way that they're sipping on this. But I do not care because I like to be healthy. So, Miss Lizzie, can you show us what we're sipping on today?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Because I love it. Hello.
All right. Spring water. There you go.
Spring water. And guys, not purified water.
Yes.
But spring water. Now, do you like more spring water or purified?
I like spring water. It has the natural minerals from the water when
Exactly.
it's processed.
I need this.
Mm-hmm. For drinking, yes.
I'm not even
Thank you.
sipping.
Mm-hmm.
I'm drinking. I'm gulping.
Me too.
All right, so let's talk about it, Miss Lizzie, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I was just so fascinated when you had first brought this to the office. I was like, you do essential oils? And when I smelt them for the first time, I was like, now that is some oils. Because you'll usually go like maybe to like different stores or whatnot and smell their oils, and yeah, it smells good, but I don't know, it's just something different about these that makes a whole difference between the ones that you find at like name brand stores and then these ones right here. Like my favorite one, which I can't wait for you to get into it, is the right here.
Mm-hmm.
Let me make sure I spell Alpine Air, right?
Yes.
That one is my absolute favorite. When you brung your whole box in, and I was like, I need you on the show to show us all about your oils. So I want you to go ahead and you can start from left to right, right to left, and tell us about your oils and how did you even know that this is something that you enjoyed, and why do you do it, and why is yours different?
Okay. Well, I enjoy doing it as a fun job. there's a little bit of mathematics involved, more than I thought.
Right.
A little bit of science, stuff. But what it all boils down to is 100% organic and pure nature organic materials or products that I use in here. So they're, or if you have like a sensitivity, or if you have oily skin or dry skin, or even some like eczema or psoriasis, that's why I call it Tejas custom blends, because I can make it to whatever would work best for that person as well. Yes.
So you can customize it. So let's say that there's a person like, let's say that they like eucalyptus mint, right?
Mm-hmm.
And let's say that they want it to basically accommodate their, it's like their skin chemistry, right?
Yes.
Then you can mess with the ratio to where it fits them. So is that what you mean by custom blends? You can mix match to it where it reacts good to their skin.
Exactly. Yeah, and some of the essential oils that are very good, they're hypoallergenic, and they help skin conditions and also stress. So not only do you smell good, you mentally, it also helps you as well with stress, anxiety, and other things. So, we can pick a certain scent, and then from there I can produce other things like the body washes, the colognes, and aftershaves. Also, I want to eventually get into some more customized things as well. But right now I am focusing mainly on beard oil, and each time you use it, you have to shake it up well, because the oils in there, you gotta make everything mix well together. And then I also add aloe vera gel and black castor oil, and what was the other one? And then I also added cactus gel, and they're all very soothing.
Natural ingredients, right?
Yes, they're natural, and they protect your natural skin barrier. And I think when that barrier is broke, it's from using things that have chemicals and dyes and things like that that would break down your natural skin barrier. And this promotes it and keeps it keeps it well.
So
keeps
in
it
like
healthy.
other words, it's not attacking like the outer layer of your skin.
Yes.
Like the epidermis, right? It's not attacking that, because I know that different like oils that other companies sell, they have like harsh chemicals in it, and it's usually, I feel like the harsh chemicals is because they want that good smell or scent to come out, and people don't realize is that all those harsh chemicals can mess up your skin, right? It can make it very dry or brittle, or have like some type of like skin reactions. And what you're saying is that you use natural ingredients but still have the same like scent to match the scent, but using all natural and not other chemicals that sometimes they tell people or they don't tell people what's in their ingredients.
Exactly.
Right.
So that's what I've kind of come down. So all of our products do have all of those good essential oils, because I myself have oily skin. And I can also just mix the different type of oils that I use. Grapeseed oil is very therapeutic for oily skin, and essential oils like patchouli is also a fighter, and it helps protect your skin. And then of course I also have rosemary, and trying to think what else. Rosemary and eucalyptus, those all are breathing good properties.
I'm like,
yes, you can breathe better. And then some of them have, like I said, antiseptic and antimicrobial properties, but it's not attacking you. It's actually creating that skin barrier that it keeps your skin healthy.
Nice.
So
let's
that's
say,
what I like to do.
for example,
Yes.
let's say that, because I know that you actually have your stuff set up at one store, right? Already?
Yes.
And in a Central Texas area. So let's say that someone walks by and they just caught eyes on, let's say, the eucalyptus mint, right? Because I'm telling you, I don't know what it is, but everyone loves eucalyptus mint. So if they were like, for the first time, they had no idea what this was, how would you describe the eucalyptus mint oil? Like, what would this be used for?
Okay.
Most of the time.
Well, I could create whatever smell you're interested in, but this one is very popular, the eucalyptus mint, and it's also unisex because I've had men and women both really enjoy it. So based on that essential oil combination, then I can create other things from it, like the body wash and the cologne or aftershave, along with, if need be, customizing it for people that have certain needs, like to keep that skin barrier healthy.
Everyone's skin reacts differently, right? And there's a whole bunch of like other essential oil companies that no matter what, it's either you can use it or you can't use it because they keep the ratios the same. They do not care.
Yes, exactly.
But you kind of just like go different ways with the ratios to make sure that it fits everyone's needs and not just a certain percentage.
Yes.
And I think that's like really cool. So what would you like, where would you use this at? Like,
well, this particular example here is for beard oil.
Okay.
And you just mix it up and really just get it warm and then just put it on your beard or your hair, anything. And then, like I said, the extra boost in this as well is the black castor oil, and it's got very good properties to keep your hair soft and manageable and not dry. I think that is part of the beauty of it. And then of course I just am learning more about like the cactus gel as well. It has amazing properties for the skin. So, and even if you do have oily skin, this would actually counteract the oiliness, even though you're adding oil, but it's the right type of oil. And like you said, it's pretty universal. But like I said, for people that have really specific needs, I can cater to that as well.
Right, because I have very, very oily skin.
Me too.
So knowing that wouldn't add oil, because like with my oily skin, like I'm always like trying to fight and see which type of product can I use to not add more oil, because I don't want to drown my face in oil. I want to kind of balance the oil to where I don't look like a glazed donut.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, exactly.
So the fact that your products can do that is amazing. And I don't know if I asked this question yet, but like, how did you get into this? Like, what made you decide you want to do oils?
Well, I've always been interested for quite a while, but I guess, I just started researching and kind of just getting an idea of what all it would take to start it. And I did a lot of research on what was best and most popular. Like, I've done just a lot of research on it. And I just think that this is a really good product. So, I mean,
It's just something that you
I
created
just enjoy.
and you just kind of like jumped into it and were like, oh, this is something that I want to do.
Mm-hmm.
Because not only do you do this, but you had mentioned that you do like jewelry, like custom things, right?
Yes, I do. I do like to
Nice.
make jewelry. That's going to be another
Oh, yeah, you're going to
episode.
have to come back and talk about your jewelry.
Yes,
but it's literally custom.
Yes, that's
like
the beauty of this.
You make this like handcraft. Like
Yes.
you actually make these oils and the jewelry once you come back with the jewelry. But
yes,
you start from scratch.
Oh yeah, I mean, I actually have beakers. Believe it or not, it looks kind of
scientist.
Like, yes, it's kind of a lab going on, and I've done a lot of trial and error.
Right.
And that's just kind of going in on a whim. But I mean, my husband, I started making him beard oil, and he
loves it.
Yes, he loves it. And of course, my brother and my brother-in-law, they really enjoy it too. And I can make many different scents. These are just the starting point, but yeah.
But it's a really good starting point.
I hope
and
so.
Even there, like you have the brush and the comb, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and then of course the body wash and the cologne. Now you can, even with the beard oil, you can use it as a cologne or anywhere on your body. It's just that it's focusing mainly on the beard oil for the beard. But I like to use the colognes either a roll-on or the spray. And it just kind of puts the whole set together. But yes, I would like to eventually, I'm working on creating shaving soap for people that like to have a good clean shave, and that too is going to be another outlet or future thing that I want to do. And I do not only just for men, but I also am delving a little bit into the women's aspect of it.
Right.
Like I've been mimicking some of the popular perfumes.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Which I really do enjoy.
Which I do have to tell them. So there was one scent that I wanted, and it's called Cocoa Paradise. And I was like, Miss Lizzie, can you match this? She was like, I'll see. And she brought it in. It was like the roll-on one that I put right there. Oh my goodness. Smelled so good. It was literally spot on. But the only difference is that it was natural
100%.
ingredients.
Yes.
And you matched it. Because I know other places use chemicals, but you had the same scent, dead on, spot on, but it was natural.
Yeah. So that's what I am trying. That's another goal.
That's custom blends right there.
Yeah.
I'm saying.
Yes.
Like, I am like so amazed, and I'm telling you, like, I can sit here and smell them all day if I wanted to. Like, they're that good. Like, I'm telling you, the Alpine Air is my favorite. Then Eucalyptus Mint. Like, I'm telling you, those two scents right there, everyone will go crazy for.
Yes, I know.
So
That's awesome. Another popular scent is the citrus cedar.
Oh yeah, and which one is that one right here, right?
Yes, that's it.
The citrus
that
cedar.
One actually.
How many milliliters is this one?
That one is 30 milliliters, and that would be considered the small.
Right.
And then of course I have the larger, the 50 milliliters.
And that's this one right here.
Yes, that's correct.
Okay.
So, but yeah, I think that it's a good start. And I can just grow from there.
Absolutely. And I want to actually talk about the growing aspect of your journey, because my goal is to make sure everyone knows about Tejas Custom Blends. Like, that is the ultimate goal. And I want people to know that it's natural. And natural can be just as good as the ones that have the chemicals in there, but the one that's better is the one that has no chemicals in it. And my question to you is, like, what's your overall goal for your essential oils business? Like, what is the goal to where you're like, that's where I want to be?
Well, I want to be able to reach people that would enjoy, men or women, with scents, and learning how to, you could just expand on so many different levels, like also like Epsom salt
Oh my
for
gosh,
baths.
yes.
Also, body scrubs. They, especially if you have dry skin, but creating that formula along with those, the like the jojoba oil and the coconut oil and everything, and it actually moisturizes your skin and buffs it. So I would really like to be able to create a whole line of of for all scents that
Right.
become most
All
popular.
the body washes, all the oils, beard oils, have like a whole list of different
Yes.
scents, but they're chemical free.
Yes, exactly. And that's the beauty of all this. You can smell good, you can look good, but this also is got good properties that help your mind. Like I was to say about the cedar, citrus cedar.
Right.
That one has, and I didn't know this, but cedar wood is what's in there. And basically, I didn't realize this, but cedar wood it promotes serotonin, which is the happy chemical in your brain, and that is just one of the products, one of the essential oils and it calms and relaxes you, which I didn't know that. So, but yeah, that's just another little peek
Like
in.
like a kind of like a fun fact.
Yeah,
of
exactly. Yeah,
the citrus
exactly.
cedar, right?
Yeah, the
and this
citrus
one
cedar.
right here, I'm gonna butcher, but how do you say this one right here?
Frankincense and myrrh. So
I'm not even gonna try to say that one right there.
that's from baby. They gave
Right.
that to baby Jesus when he was born at the king's.
What?
Frankincense and myrrh.
Frankincense and myrrh.
Frankincense and myrrh is got a lot of very good body prevention, and I was trying to think. It does several things. I have to get more into it later.
Right.
But yes, the key components in each one of these oils, I've tried to see what was the most popular, and so that's
what
what
it can do for like the body in
Yes.
itself, right? So that's what you do. You try to connect it to where it does like positive things for the
Exactly.
body and the mind. And
Exactly.
you always keep that into consideration when you are making these different essential oils
Yes.
and whatnot. That's amazing. That's like science behind it, right?
Yeah, and of
So-
course everybody knows about lavender, which is in our eucalyptus mint. That's got very calming, relaxing properties
Yes,
and
it does.
and stuff. So yeah, so there is a wealth of information, but like I said, my goal would be to have a men and women line that would, anything. I like to,
I want to see you up and running.
yeah, that
I
would
want to
be
see
ideal.
you with your own store of just essential oils, just from one end all the way to the end of the shelf. You know
I'll
what I'm saying?
definitely have more smells, scents.
Right, but this is a really good like starter off collection.
Yeah.
And without a doubt, I know that you are going to definitely take off from here. And I do want to say, with the Cocoa Paradise oil that you gave me, because probably people will be asking this question, is how long does it stay on the body? And what I want people to realize is that everyone's body chemistry is different.
Yes.
But for me, it lasted till the morning I put it on until it was time for me to get in the shower to go to bed. That's how long it lasted. So these oils have that possibility and has that structure to last a very long time.
Yeah.
As long as when I tell people this is like another trick, don't like rub it in. Like, just kind of like pat it on there, let it dry. Therefore, it stays on you and those scents will last throughout the day.
Yeah, they are concentrated.
Right.
For sure.
So that, amazing. Amazing,
Well, thank
amazing.
you.
And how can people get in contact with you if they are interested in buying your oil? So how can they get to you?
Yeah, I have my card here. You can call, text, or email me. My phone number is 512-507-4472, or my email is LizzieKFuller@gmail.com.
Awesome, Miss Lizzie. I enjoyed your setup completely.
Well,
and
thank
these two, like, what do you use the Q-tips for?
Well, what I tell people is on these are the testers here, is to mix them well before you open it and smell it, and you could put a drop of it on a Q-tip or a cotton ball and just kind of get that idea, or just put it on your wrist underside and just see how it works on you.
Nice. So the reason why I asked that is because when you go in her store, because we're going to speak into existence, you know what these Q-tips are for.
Yes, absolutely.
So that is amazing, and we need to get you back on here so we can talk about your jewelry line. But
all right,
that is amazing. And thank you for sitting in the hot seat today and telling us about your business.
Well, thank y'all. Thank you.
Yes. And there's anything else you would like to say about your business? Or did we cover all of the ground?
It's pretty intense, but yeah. But yes, absolutely. I mean, I will learn more, and I want to help people that are wanting to try it, especially if you have like some skin issues. I mean, I have some certain essential oils that will probably blow y'all away. You don't realize how strong and how important they are. So, but they help your body and your mind.
Well, I have to say you are off to a good start, and thank you for wanting to come onto the Sit and Sip and talk about your business. I truly enjoyed you. And once again, guys, if you want to be sitting in the hot seat, you want to be featured on the Sit and Sip, and you can talk about your business, upcoming businesses. I love supporting. I love talking about any topics that come to mind. If so, there is a Google form that you need to fill out. It will be also in a link it'll be in the description, the link. And I would love to have any one of you guys. So, without further ado, I'll see you guys in the next Sit and Sip. Thank you, Miss Lizzie, for coming.
Thank you.
Thank
you.
Bye. Awesome. I lost that camera right there.
Really?
And I was like, did I leave it here or was it home? It was at home. And then the keys right there. You said usually I lose it. And it was